Hello there, so glad to see you once more. My name is Marshall Mudo. This is The Public Opinion. Now, the recent opinion polls have put Raila Odinga ahead of William Ruto. What do you think has led to that?
The coalition between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila, that have been, it is the cause why Raila has top up Ruto.
The reason is like, this is a race, and it seems like Ruto has been running alone all that time from 2017. He started his campaigns a bit earlier, and we are catching up with him. Now, the contenders are together in the lane, in the field. Now they are running together now. I think that's the reason we are catching up with him right now.
I think the upward trajectory that we are seeing right now on the opinion polls, that is Daily Nation and the Star, the upward trajectory that Honorable Raila Odinga is gaining is basically because of the campaigns that he has started recently. Going backwards last year and 2020, 2019, he was not that so much on the campaign trail as compared to his main opponent, the Deputy President, who started campaigning early. Since 2017, 2018, we used to see the Deputy President on the campaign trail. Yeah, so this campaign period that has started this year, basically, that is the main thing that has made the Right Honorable Raila Odinga to go upwards.
Actually, going down for Ruto is when he went to America. But Ruto's politics are vibrant, he's strong, he's energetic, he's promising very much. That's why we are never moved when he misses some of this. They continue. It is a collusion number one that is existing in Kenya.
And how do you as a voter feel when you constantly hear a politician making claims that they rigged the election? Remember, these are politicians who won. So how do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. For a senior person in the society like a politician to make claims of rigging, whether previously or currently, they have to be taken seriously, and action must be taken by the forces that are supposed to take the action, like DCI, even IBC. We saw Sabina Chege summoned by IBC, and we expect also Honorable Moses Kuria will be summoned because of the statement that he made at Kasarani Gymnasium during the UDA National Delegates Convention.
These people are in the UDA camp of Ruto, so they want to use that issue to do what, to diminish that coalition between the president and Raila Odinga.
There's nothing that's surprising me there. That's not a new thing to me, Odinga supporter. All that time, it has been known that elections have been rigged. So there's no any surprise there. Odinga said, mwerevu akerevuka, mjinga kerevuka, mwerevu yu mashakani. Sindio? So Ruto now is saying that the election will be rigged, and his affiliates. There's no problem if they are rigging or not, but what I know, Odinga has been winning always. So I don't see anything there new. We all know that the elections are being rigged in Kenya.
We cannot help now because we knew the election was rigged. But then the one who his election was rigged, Baba, ameenda kwa ule ambaye aliiba kura yake. So that's a bygone case. We cannot help. We should not talk all about it. Those people should just, the IBC should just deal with that lady, Mrs. Chege, and let her know that this is not a moment for jokes. This is serious, that people want fair and free election this year.
Say the same thing.
Kuria? Yes. Kuria ni mgonjwa. Kuria ni mgonjwa. You should know that. And he did that knowing that people will not comment on it because he has been sick. He has not come to the Kuria that we love and we know.
Now, the Odinga family seems to be dominating the political field, especially in the Luo Nyanza region. Now, is this going to be a plus or a minus to the Raila Odinga presidential campaign?
Okay, now vying for a seat, it is the right of everybody. Everybody can vie for a seat, even the children of Raila Odinga or Uhuru Kenyatta. They can vie. That is their own right. It is the people now to decide whether they give them the vote according to their agenda and manifesto. That is their right.
These things of actually people choosing or the one family getting a lot of leaders nationally and locally, it is something that in Kenya Kwanza we are refusing it because everybody is a leader. He should be developed. He should come to a point that his talents can be seen. But then if we can promote our own children, our own brothers and sisters, that is not a healthy nation. That one will, that's what we are fighting. We don't want a system. We don't want dynasty. These people have really eaten Kenya. The Kenyatta family, the Odinga family. Those people, if Kenyans were serious, they want this new Kenya that can help everybody, especially hustlers who are neglected, who are left around. They should do away with such thing, with such people.
The person that I know is vying is only Oburu Odinga. I have not heard of any other person. And if you saw, it's also their democratic right. They'll go to the people, ask for votes. If they've been given, it's okay. You know, they are not electing for themselves. They will be elected by the people. If elected by the people, it's okay. There's no any problem. But it's upon the people to decide whether to be led again by another Odinga's family or not. There's no any problem there.
Politically speaking, first of all, as a political right, the members of the Odinga family, they have the political right to campaign for any seat or campaign for any party or even vie for any political position. Politically speaking, they have that political right, which is enshrined in the Bill of Rights, Chapter 4 of the Constitution, I think. So, but in the public relation image, I don't think it's a good thing for them to be seen campaigning or vying for certain position and also being given direct ticket for the position. And we have Odinga, who this time around people believe that he's actually going to bag the presidential seat. So I think in the public relations, they should have just left those positions and maybe wait to be appointed in government positions once Raila Odinga backs the presidential team.
Now, Cleophas Malala made some statements demanding that Musalia Mudavadi should be the deputy president to William Ruto. Now, was this statement dangerous? And is he justified? What is the place of Musalia Mudavadi in Ruto's campaign? Let's find out.
When you go to the mountain or central region, you find that those people have around 6 million votes. And when Ruto make a mistake and take Mudavadi as his deputy, he will lose a lot of votes in the mountain. Because that in that region is where Ruto depend a lot of vote there. So now when you go to, let me go to Azimio part. Now when you go to Azimio part, you find that Raila Odinga has been getting a lot of vote from other region than Mount Kenya, and he has been coming up with many votes. Now this time around when Uhuru and Raila come together, we find when Raila will get even 20%, Raila will be at the far top. Now, when you talk about the issue of Mudavadi, even in his region of jurisdiction there in Western Kenya, you find that Mudavadi, when we come to general election, Raila Odinga used to defeat Mudavadi in his own region. So when you take Mudavadi as deputy of William Ruto, he will not bring any impact there. He will bring a very small impact. So Mudavadi, what I'm seeing is that Mudavadi want to support Ruto for this time round. Then when Ruto now finish his term, Ruto, we saw in the television that Ruto say that they reward Mudavadi. Now, when you see that issue, Ruto is want to rule for his term to end, then we'll support Mudavadi later. Yes.
Thank you so much for your opinion.
First of all, we start with who is Cleo Malala. He's just a mere senator. He was an MCA. Then he went ahead and became a senator of Kakamega County. And who is Musalia Mudavadi? First of all, I don't see any impact with the Mudavadi joining Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Because when you go to the table, the question there is, what are you bringing to this table? How many people or elected leaders has Mudavadi gone with to Kenya Kwanza Alliance? Right now, in my knowledge, I know Mudavadi has only went there with Cleo Malala, elected leaders, and some 2-3 MPs. And we know with that wave of Western, and Raila Odinga has been winning in Western, has been beating Mudavadi in his own home ground, Kakamega, Vihiga County. Otichilo is from ODM, and Mudavadi fielded a candidate for ANC. I did not win. In 2013, Odinga got almost 1 point something million votes in Western Kenya, of which Mudavadi got only 500,000. So with those demands, if I were the Kenya Kwanza people, I would have asked them, what have you brought in the table? What numbers are you bringing here? How many votes from the Luo nation are you bringing? You understand? It's not a matter of just being given. You have to play a big role. You have to bring numbers. You have to bring votes so that we give you that position.
First of all, they are not justified, because I believe Mudavadi, as a senior politician, he should have, before he joined the Kenya Kwanza or UDA, he should have known the position that he was going to get. So Malala, who was the person who engineered Mudavadi's breaking from the One Kenya Alliance to go to UDA, he should not be the one who comes right now to tell us that, oh, you know, if Mudavadi does not get the DP position, he will walk out again. They're not justified. And talking about the numbers that Mudavadi has in the Western region, I don't think is a very significant number, considering that he previously vied in 2013. Significant, when I talk about significant, I talk depending with the person that the Kenya Kwanza is going to face. Now, you can see on 2013 when Mudavadi vied, he faced the same opposition, which is Raila Odinga. And from even his county, Vihiga County, Raila gave him a run for his money. So talking about him having the numbers in Western region is very insignificant. Maybe in Bungoma or Trans Nzoia region, because you can see even the senator for Vihiga, George Khaniri, has defected from ANC, which is the party that Mudavadi is the party of Mudavadi. He has defected to UDM, which is Jirongo's party, and Jirongo is allied to the Azimio. So he really has very insignificant numbers in the Western region, and you can take that to the bank. Raila Odinga will beat him in Western region.
First of all, constitutionally, deputy president is the choice of the president candidate. It is not for people to choose. But they can say something, they can talk something kidogo, but they are just talking about it. But they can't choose for the presidential candidate. His choice. No, they cannot choose for him. And if any presidential candidate can be influenced to choose somebody, that is a weak candidate. People should know that's a weak candidate. It is his right to choose the person who is going to be his personal assistant. Whether people like it or not, it is his right to choose. So when we talk about, Malala talks about Musalia Mudavadi being the deputy, it is also in the mind of people. Twice I've read kura ya maoni ikionyesha ya kwamba Musalia is the best person who should be there. And we should not joke around with these two people, Musalia Mudavadi and Steve Kalonzo. No, these people have been in the government. They know. It is only their personalities don't match to the personalities that Kenyans want. But these people, wisdom, they have a lot. So when Malala is talking about those things, Malala knows what he's talking, because Musalia is not a young person who you can play around with, who can move to be with Ruto when he doesn't know what he's doing. No. No, Musalia knows what he's doing. Those things were done long time ago. Musalia is the debut of William Ruto. He is. Who is actually competing him in Central? Who is competent in Central like Musalia? No, there is nobody. First of all, these people, for example, from Central, are the people who have spoiled the government of Uhuru Kenyatta. Makina Waiguru, who wants the debut. Now, should they again come and destroy serikali ya Raila Amolo Odinga or ya William Ruto? No, they should give other people a chance. They should know that it is just by favor that they are given that. But if everybody keeps his vote, they cannot even lead.
Now with Oka joining Azimio and Moses Kuria and other Mount Kenya MPs joining Kenya Kwanza, who has gained more followers and which coalition is set to lead?
Now, according to Oka, of Kalonzo Musyoka and his allies, you find that Kalonzo and his allies, they have numbers, they have votes. And when you go about, and Kalonzo, no, in fact, is a national leader. But when you talk about Kuria is just an MP. He doesn't have numbers that can benefit benefit that Kenya Kwanza than that of Azimio.
From the recent shifts, the person that I know has gained most is Raila Odinga by welcoming Kalonzo Musyoka. You know, we are talking of Kalonzo Musyoka. First of all, you talk of the Kamba votes. Kalonzo Musyoka will bring something like 2.2 million votes from Makueni, Machakos, and Kitui counties. Besides that, there are some Kambas living in the coastal Kenya, almost 200,000 votes. And then here in Nairobi, we almost have 500,000 Kambas, you know. And you know our politics, the way they are being played. Our politics are tribal. We vote depending on where you come from. So Kalonzo Musyoka, I know he has brought something like 2.5 million votes to Azimio la Umoja. So that's a plus to Odinga. Then with the Kenya Kwanza joining the likes of Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria first has a village party. Chama cha Kazi is a village party. I don't think if Mount Kenya will buy that idea of Chama cha Kazi. It's just Moses Kuria and these few individuals that has gone to William Ruto's support side. But Wamatangi and any other leaders from not Mount Kenya, it's Kiambu County, you understand? And all those guys that joined Ruto recently, the likes of Kabogo, the likes of Wamatangi, Wajango, and many more, all those guys will be vying for governor position, right? After nomination, it's only the only people that I'm sure will be in the ballot will be Moses Kuria, Kabogo. Wamatangi, it's 50-50 because that position they will be battling with. He will be battling with this Wajango guy, and definitely it will be only 5 people. And you know there Nyoro has a plus for information because Kiambu is almost a cosmopolitan, whereby they will be having something like 30% of other communities' votes. So Nyoro starts with 100,000 votes. Hao kwanza wajajipanga, you understand? Hao kwanza lazima kwanza catch up with Nyoro mwenye tayari kuna almost 100,000 votes from other communities when you are affiliated na Jubilee. You understand? So they have to do their mathematics very well. So in Kiambu, I think that battle will be between 3 people. The UDA guy, the Jubilee guy, and Kabogo. You know you can't rule at Kabogo. Kuria, no, I don't think. He has his own party, but he has not that following to give him governor position. Yeah.
I think going by public relations, the image the DP gained, because you know the DP broadcast whenever he has defectors or people joining UDA, they usually publicize it. So creating that impression or image that you see, we have a lot of people are joining us, the DP gained that mileage. He gained the public image, he gained the mileage. But political wise, I think his opponent Raila Odinga has gained also much. When I say this, I talk about the national look. You can see in Western, he gained Khaniri, the ANC senator. He has also just today, Waluke has defected to Azimio, and you know Waluke is he comes from Wetangula's backyard. I don't know the constituency, but I know it's Wetangula's backyard. So political wise, the Raila Odinga is gaining, but image wise and the public image, DP knows how to capitalize on the public image. Whenever a defector joins his team, they capitalize that. They create PR stunts to capitalize on that. So they capitalize on the public image while his opponent capitalizes on the political part.
I think you can see where the president who comes from, where he's supporting. You can see the people who are moving against him. And you just see Uhuru is not serious with supporting Mzee Raila Odinga. It's unfortunate. He's not serious. But if he was serious, Wamatangi are his people. He can talk to them. He meets them. I see that Uhuru is not serious about supporting Baba. But in really sense, it is Ruto who is gaining root strongly because he has got the qualifications that the majority of Kenya needs and they can learn from. Because lastly he said that Ngara and at Ngara, that these two handshake brothers, they have never slept without food. So they don't understand anything when you say food. Eh? Some of them do not know even the price of sukari. They don't know the price of maize flour. So who gained very much is Dr. William Ruto. And we would like all Kenyans to know, even we are telling Uhuru Kenyatta to come and support his personal assistant. He is the person who chose Ruto. Ruto did not choose himself. No. It is him who looked for Ruto, and we have proved that Ruto doesn't have any problem. Ruto is a free person. He's a religious person. He loves God. He has done his politics until even America and Britain have recognized him. Now, Ruto is the next 5th president of Kenya.
That has been it from us here, the public opinion. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.